There were fears this could cause another outbreak. Now, that fear is not over yet, but no new cases today.
Now, it's not worth celebrating yet, Tom. Very realistically, we could see a number of cases from this particular infection in the next few days. But at this stage, it is good news. We have no new cases recorded in New South Wales, and testing around this area has certainly been diligent. We've got long queues developing around the Balmain testing site with people lining up in their cars. And that is following the advice from authorities for anyone in this area to come forward for testing if they're experiencing any mild symptoms of coronavirus, particularly if they have been visiting this Woolworths behind me on Darling Street in Balmain. Now, the man who is infected, he actually was working in the self-checkout counter, so that's the particular concern. He had recently returned from Bangladesh and flew to Melbourne. Now, he obviously went straight into hotel quarantine, and on his 4th day there, he was tested positive for COVID-19. But 8 days later, he was actually allowed to be discharged from hotel quarantine after experiencing no symptoms of coronavirus. Now, he travelled to Sydney and then worked 2 shifts at this Woolworths behind me before his employer was actually the one to raise concerns, saying that she thought that he was displaying some mild symptoms of COVID-19. Upon getting that second test, it did come back positive. Now, the authorities today in Victoria have really defended their actions, saying that they were following national protocol, but New South Wales authorities want more done.
There's a standard set of release from isolation criteria that is agreed upon nationally. This man met that criteria and then stayed for another 2 days on top of having met the release from isolation criteria because he was still in hotel quarantine. He would have been released from any hotel quarantine in the country based on that criteria.
They need to be implementing a screening process at the train station in Victoria, and to be looking at the sorts of things that we're looking at here. And obviously one of them would be to look at any identification before they depart on the train.
The store has undergone a deep clean, but 50 employees are now ordered into self-isolation immediately. As for the local residents around here, it doesn't seem to have deterred them. A lot of them still coming in this morning and this afternoon to do their shopping.